Sure, go ahead.
Hello guys, Dama.82, and I'm here with my buddies Lilikari and I am Mark 3. We're still waiting on James to show up. So who wants to fill nice folks in on what we're going to be doing today?
Well, we're planning on doing a combined build, one ship, and basically try to design a ship that way.
Okay. Does anyone want
That's about all I know about it, and I asked earlier how we're coordinating, and I was told with hopeful thoughts, so...
No, I said hopes and dreams.
That was it.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, we figured out the shell, which is going to be 178, which is about 7 inches.
So have you done much testing with it?
No, I just designed the shell, and that's about it.
Okay. Should I bring in one of my platforms?
Might as well.
Dama, you seem to have forgotten stream music.
Right, thank you, Ian. I will start that here momentarily once I remember where I put my... There it is. There's the layer. Okay. Now let me just go and... Whoa! Bit louder than what I remembered. There we go. Okay. So, Lilikari, how about giving us an idea what the shell's going to look like? Would you have a moment there, sir?
Yeah. Well, it's currently pasted onto the deck.
Okay. One sec here. I'm just trying to bring up the stream on my phone.
No one's speaking in chat yet.
I was thinking doing a 11 by 11 dirt.
Yosemite Dan's there. How you, Dan?
Oh, hey. Hey, Dan.
Glad to see you. Anyway, Lilikari is talking about putting together a triple-barreled cruiser-grade APS system here. Thought we'd have a couple.
Don't mind me. I'm just going to try to design this while you keep spinning the turrets.
Okay.
Question, so what exactly is the plan? It sounds like you guys have already got something in mind, but I said I'm not really been privy to much.
Well, Lilikari seems like he's already set on trying to put together an APS system.
1 second. I am sorry, Yosemite Dan. Yosemite Dan. It's not that I think you are no one, it's just that I literally said no one is talking in the chat yet. And then a few moments later you spoke in chat. So... I am vindicated, but I was not aiming anything at you in the slightest. So my apologies.
Hope you've been doing okay, Dan. Haven't heard from you in a while. So, we're probably going to need a pretty big power system for this, I imagine. Also, well, maybe we need to try to figure that once we figure out what kind of rate of fire this thing's going to get and how much power we're going to need to generate for it. What do you guys think?
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
Okay. Maybe, I mean, I could get started on a hull?
Yeah.
Okay. How wide of a hull are you thinking here, Lilikari?
Well, the turret currently is on 11 by 11 base, so...
So probably like a 13 by 13, just to give you some wiggle room to work with?
Yeah.
Okay. And I don't know if you cut this earlier, but we were talking about doing a layer of alloy for the outside.
Yeah, outer cladding, and then reinforcement behind. Yeah, I caught that one.
Okay, good. Okay.
And yeah, Dan, that's pretty much what happens. There is a delay going back and forth, so.
Yeah, just a... And I'm getting the too few blocks thing.
Small joints. It's Jim.
Most certainly, definitely not me.
Uh-oh. Lilikari, we might want to see what we got so we can get Jim on in here.
Yep.
Sorry, Jays, we didn't know how long you were going to be. We figured...
Oh, that's all good.
Yeah, we just figured we would try to get a start on things. But yeah, you could go ahead and restart the server, Lilikari. I don't have enough gear worth saving, so yeah.
And I have a turret I need to save.
Yeah, no rush. Take your time.
Jim, you sounding a bit quiet there, actually.
Yeah, I didn't have the microphone properly adjusted yet.
Alrighty.
Do you need a few moments to set up?
Oh, yeah. Do I sound okay?
Sound fine to me.
Yeah.
No, I just mentioned because you're coming through a lot quieter to me than either Dama or Lilikari. So I'm just wondering if it's the same for the stream side or not. Dan says he's been fine, just been playing a lot of Car Mechanic 2021, that's all.
Yeah, I've seen that game.
Alright. Go restart the server now.
Okay.
Alright, let's see how I sound.
Sound fine to me.
Yeah, I am quiet. Let me see if I can crank myself up.
Okay.
Can I get Lilikari and then Jim saying something?
What do you want me to say?
Whatever you like, that counts.
Oh, alright.
Okay, Jim, now say something?
Mic check, 1, 2. Mic check.
Okay, on the stream side, Jim and Lilikari coming through the same volume. I think I might be slightly low, Dama, if you want to boost my volume slightly.
Sure, let me tweak that a bit. Actually, you're up all the way. User volume is like 200% on my side.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I've pretty much done everything I could on my end.
Well, you know I like to be difficult.
I know. James, were you able to find the game, or are you still getting it loaded up?
I am still loading. 1 second.
Yep. And that right there, folks, is why I have 13,000 hours in this game, because I hate the fucking loading screen.
There's a good chunk of his hours are just offline.
I never lied about it.
No. A good chunk of your hours has been spent passively gaining experience. That's a better way to put it, I think.
Maybe. Funny thing is you'd have to leave the computer running like for a few years to even come close to catching up. Yosemite Dan says James sounds good on his end. So. Yay
Okay,
that?
so it's just me being, as usual, slightly paranoid about volume balance.
Well, not only that, but last recording session of Runes the Palace.
Yes, I know how I managed to spend 3 hours without realizing my microphone was not recording.
Oh, God.
Yeah, thank you, Lilikari.
No, I think every YouTuber has been there, and I know I've done it a time or two myself.
Yeah, it hits everyone once in a while.
Mm-hmm. There he is. We all good?
Yeah.
All right.
One way to find out.
Right, so I think now we need to bring Jim up to speed on what's going on. Is that right?
If you'd like to do the honors, go right on ahead.
I would not, considering I'm still the least versed in what the hell's going on. I'm here to hit things with the hammer. That's about it.
Okay, fair enough. Me and Lilikari are looking at putting together a cruiser using 7-inch guns, rail assisted. We're just looking at his example for the shell earlier. Lilikari, if you wouldn't mind bringing that back out, I'd appreciate it.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Another lag spike. Sorry, the stream kind of paused on my end for some reason.
Not seeing any interrupt on the stream, YouTube side. So I think it was just a hiccup on your computer.
Probably my phone, yeah. Alright, so James, I figured this might be a good opportunity to show you how an APS system could be put together.
Yep.
APS is...
I've done?
Go ahead, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
You see what I was able to do with a 6-barrel ordeal. I'm just reducing that number by half by making a triple barrel.
And me and Ian, we're going to start working on a hull for the ship.
What did we say the width was?
The inside width needs to be like 13 meters just to give Lilikari some room to play with for his turrets.
13 meters. Alright, would you grab the new vehicle with the tractor, please?
You and me went and started one at the same time, Ian.
Oh, right. Sorry.
That's okay.
I'll just grab mine then. Any
Well,
ideas to...
Mine just died because I
Oh.
was going to grab yours. That's
Okay,
okay. One of us start it and the other one grab it.
Let's coordinate then. Who's going to build it?
I'll go ahead and place the block. If you wouldn't mind grabbing it, I'd appreciate it.
I'll grab it.
Just add a few more blocks on there to keep it from despawning. Alright, you might want to change the pitch on that just a wee bit.
Yeah, if someone's set to minus 90 elevation.
Well, you see, I was using that to launch nuke drones, and the way they were set up, they had to go directly up.
Dama, we've had long talks about your wish to start World War III. Don't give in to the temptation.
Well, a boy needs a
If you're gonna
hobby,
nuke
Ion.
anyone, nuke your friends.
Guy has to have a hobby.
Weird. Let's see what's going on then.
Okay, how thick was the armor going to be?
I think Lilikari was talking about a layer of alloy on the outside, then a layer of metal, then an applique, and then another layer of metal. Did I get that
Yeah.
right? Okay. I don't think we discussed at what length that we want this thing to be at. Do you have a number in mind, Lilikari?
No, but I was thinking having a ABF and what is it?
ABX?
Expert? Yeah, ABX.
Okay.
And what does that mean to those of us that don't know what that means?
That means... Go ahead, Lilikari.
It basically means ship has a 2 front turrets and a back turret.
Kind of like an Iowa class. Or a Yamato. That sound about right?
Yeah.
There we go. Alright, so you've already measured that to the length already, it looks there, Ion?
Yep. This is what was requested for the inner hull gap.
Okay.
The outer layer is the outer layer of alloy, and then the second one is the innermost layer as requested, since you have a 4-meter scheme planned.
Okay. So something like... Yay.
Right, next question. How are we going to be... What's Jim going to do? How we wanted to teach Jim, etc, etc, since this is still the noob stream and we want him involved and all that. So what's the plan there?
Be honest, I hadn't figured that out just yet. I figured he could probably get a few things out of watching Lilikari trying to build something here. But, yeah, I can kind of see what you mean, Ion.
Because if it was just the three of us, we'd just like get straight into it, but that wouldn't necessarily be the most instructive way to go about it.
Yeah. Well, James, is there anything that you would like to go over while we're working on this? Anything particular?
Not that I can think of. I can go and start making a boat, and if I have any questions, I can poke one of y'all.
If you're cool with it, I'm cool with it.
Okay.
Right, that's why I was asking, because that is doesn't really mesh that well with the whole we're building a cruiser together thing. I'm sorry if I'm being a wet blanket.
No, you're fine.
I'm in the brain no worky so good stage, so it's like trying to figure out what's happening.
It is kind of late for you over there, is it not?
A little bit.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to think of how I would like to do this hull here.
Cannon. 6-week connector.
How deep is this going to need to be? Do you know yet, or should we wait a little bit later and ask?
Well, I'm planning on doing a double stack of the holdovers here, so
So that's going to be a big one.
yeah.
Okay. Yosemite Dan's saying maybe Jim could try to mirror some aspect like build a similar hull. I guess that could work.
Yeah.
One sec, I'm just tearing the resource extractors out of the layer,
Okay.
because we've got that constant flashing going on top left.
Oh, okay. It'd be nice if you could just get rid of those altogether. So have you put this kind of gun together before?
Rail assisted one or
Just in general.
not really, because trying to figure out how to put all things together now.
Oh, so this is going to be new for everyone. Gotcha. What would you say to maybe about 150 meter long hull probably do the job?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the intended caliber of those guns?
I think you said 170 something?
178.
Thank you.
I was missing a couple of the input feeders.
Just want to see if I could get a feel for how tall this thing is going to be. So that looks to be about, gosh, 12 meters?
Yeah, 12 meters or so.
Yeah, okay. Gonna be a fat one. And I forgot the damn mirror mode.
Yes.
Oops, didn't mean to. Damn it.
Settings.
I'm thinking something like. Yeah, that should get us to about the right height.
We're looking at roughly around 24 rounds per minute.
That's not too bad.
Yeah,
Totally doable.
normally if I had all the
what?
ammo inputs be the same, it would be roughly 31 per minute. Ew. No archive intended, but oh well.
Ion, any thoughts on the bow here?
No, it's looking fine, I think.
Okay.
You know how I've been building flat bows recently, so it's like I might not be the best judge to ask at the moment for that. But yeah, it's looking pretty solid, I think.
I think I got it to about the right height. Yep. If we need to, we can always add a little more on the top. So when you guys are building your holes, do you ever like try to plan some of it out, or you just kind of see where it goes?
A little bit of A, a little bit of B.
Ian, how about you? Do you like have a vision that you start with, or does it just kind of come to you slowly and steadily?
Sometimes I have a vision, sometimes I'm just like slapping something together for the hell of it. So, both? I
Okay,
suppose.
that's fair.
Look at me being all non-committal and cool. Just a bit different.
For me, it's usually about when I'm laying in bed about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, where I'm got an idea stuck in my head that I want to get out. I think a lot of other people play this game have been there.
Correction! The rate of fire will be 35 rounds per minute.
Ooh, that's even better.
Because I didn't have the railguns in. just yet.
Would you like to try getting a width for us and maybe do some of the armoring there?
We've already got the width, unless you want me to make it... You mean like start shaping the sides of it?
Yes, please. Lilikari, should we give you just a little bit of wiggle room with the height? Or you think it's going to be good at 12 meters?
A little wiggle room would be nice.
I think we can accommodate. Have a look you see over here, see what James is up to. I see a hull.
Oh, good. 37. What?
You
Why
could,
is my
I'm sorry, what was that?
Why is my railgun usage rate of fire keeps increasing every time I add rails?
Mm-hmm. You tell me. Unless the devs went and changed something else again, which is always a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing over there, James?
Surviving.
As long as you're having
Any
fun.
questions first?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Okay. Just a heads up, though. I noticed you were using the 1 meter, 45 degree slopes. A lot of times you want to go with the full 4 meter ones because that's less resources for your computer to worry about. Just a quick critique.
Okay. I'm going to expand. Yeah, with a little wiggle room, I can increase this step now.
There we go.
Then how would I switch that over? Like, I only see the
You'd have
1
to
meter?
you'd have to strip out what you already have in there. You do know how to remove blocks, right?
I think so.
You just kind of hover your cursor over it and right click. Yeah, it looks like you got it figured out. But the block in particular, it's the beam slope 4 meter. It's going to be all the way in the bottom left corner of the screen.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. You want to try to avoid using as many blocks as possible because it's just easier on the computer. Because FTD's weird like that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is kind of interesting, Ion. Looks like you're trying to add some kind of indention here to it.
You said do something to the side, so
Fair
you know,
enough.
there you go. I'm doing something to it.
Fair enough.
Don't ask me what it is because I have no flipping idea.
A lot of the time, I just build shit to build shit. But I think that's true for a lot of other people. They kind of start on one thing and sometimes it just kind of goes off on a tangent and ends up being something else entirely. I think I've seen that happen to about everyone on our Discord.
Can I ask for an outline of the planned ship, please? Roughly.
I could probably
Like,
get you
it's
one,
like-
yeah.
It's going to be like 100 odd meters or something, you said?
I think I said like maybe 150 meters probably, do. That sound about right, Lilikari, or do you think we need some more room than that?
Yeah, that sounds about enough.
Okay. So right now, currently, we are sitting at a length of 88.
150, you said.
So it needs to come out just a wee bit more, or a lot more. Yeah, a lot more.
That's 108, 128, 148, 150.
Look at that, folks. I Mark III can do math. Good job.
Everyone knows 3 plus 2 is fish.
Your mom smells like what now?
Uh,
Just seeing if you're listening.
no, I just don't react to mom jokes.
I know.
Because mine's dead, so there we go.
Sorry.
That's fine. It's just... That's why I don't engage with it. Anyway, 150 meters. Do we have a plan for the stern?
Not yet. I usually try to go with something kind of roundish for a stern.
Roundish.
Let me see if I can find you an example. There we go. If that gives you any idea what I'm thinking of.
Gotcha. Right, thank you.
I just leave it there. It's not hurting anything.
Okay. We're definitely going to need to slap some recoil absorbers into the turret itself.
There we go. How's that, Dama?
I think you're off to a great start.
Okay, so you're happy with the curve, so let's roll with that.
Trying to get an idea how I want to do this armor up here in the bow. That's probably good enough. So Yosemite Dan, if you're still there, do you have any opinions on the Alpha 20? I'd be curious if you looked at it at all. You might want to move that back just a hair, Lilikari.
Yeah, and I'm also just trying to figure out where I can place some recoil absorbers.
Okay. James, how you coming on your ship?
I think it's getting better.
Well, I'll come take a look here in a sec. I think you're getting it. Are you going for like a barge or what?
I think so. Like a Some sort of barge. Just kind of playing around.
That's okay. A lot of people, when they first play this game, they start with very boxy designs, and that's something that just gets better over time. It's one of those things that you kind of have to just work at and let happen naturally. Whoops. So tell me something. Do you guys ever forget that Control Z is a thing now?
No.
Sometimes I do. Okay, so I think I'm just going to start with the armor belt. Like that. That honestly probably needs to be a 3 meter. There we go. Was that in your way?
What?
I was-
The
I was talking to Ion. I thought he might have been pulling stuff out of there, or was that you, Lilikari?
Oh, you mean the side armor?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was shuffling some of that around.
Okay.
Just so I could get vertical forming beams into it.
I was like, why the hell is this disappearing?
It was me!
37 rounds per minute.
That's pretty brutal. James, you doing okay
Yes.
there? James?
I think so.
Okay. Do you need help with anything?
Not yet.
Okay.
Marduce, welcome to the stream.
Oh, hey, Madus. Haven't seen you in a while.
So in a different game with right now with the friends. We'll have the stream up in the background and join later if they can.
Okay. No rush. Also, I probably should apologize to some people here because I have had some shit going on in my life that's been preventing me from doing these streams. I got on some prescription medication that was just not really doing me a whole lot of favors, and to be quite frank, was kind of making an asshole out of me. So we've got that resolved. We're just waiting for a new medication to come in, but hopefully we can get back to doing some more of these streams. Lilikari, are these going to be super firing at all? Oh yeah, never mind. ABXY, I forgot. Or ABY, or ABX, or some shit like that.
APX.
Yeah. I'm just having massive brain farts here.
Most people don't even know how the turret formation is.
You're probably right. Oh, what is that there?
Yeah, great.
Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, is that a 3 meter? Yeah. Lilikari, did I leave you enough room to work with for the depth of the hole there?
Yeah.
Good. So do you guys have a favorite armor scheme you guys try to stick to?
No, not really.
Ian?
The only consistent one I go to is double metal. Because, as I said, it's like a really, it's, I'm sure it's a relatively thin one, but it's also a relatively durable one.
Yeah, I think on the outer layer, the AP value would be roughly that of heavy armor, would it not?
Yeah, its main drawbacks are that it's quite heavy. It doesn't really give any extra, it doesn't give any account to floating by itself, so it normally needs assist or the craft built to account for that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not an especially heavy armor layout. It's mainly pretty tough for how dense it is, and quite compact and easy to work into things. So those are its main strengths, just doing it that way. Plus, I normally work on smaller size craft anyway, so it works just fine for that in my style.
For me, it really just depends on what type of ship I'm wanting to build.
Yeah, but you asked favorite, so
Yeah. I mean, if it's like a battleship, I usually try to incorporate a layer of heavy in there. But trying to make sure that it still floats after getting that layer of heavy in there, that's a whole different thing entirely. You've got to really pile on the alloy. And I hope I am not getting in your way here putting this down.
no, not especially.
Okay, good. You alright?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
How the hell did I get put this in freaking mirror mode? How did I get a different recoil absorber on the right gun than the left gun?
So you're building the turret in the hull now?
Yeah.
Okay.
How's that look to you, Dama?
Looking alright.
I just tucked it in a bit so that the main propellers could be mounted and still be sheltered from above by the actual structure of the stern itself.
I like this indentation that you got going around there. That looks pretty nice.
That goes back to I'm sorry, I'm forgetting his name again. The new guy we were talking to
Oh
about
gosh.
breaking up a solid armored face.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I can't remember his name either for the life of me. Sorry if you're watching this. You know who you are.
My excuse is that I'm actually really bad at remembering names.
I am too.
So
Same here.
That's one of the good things about being married. She remembers names way better than I do. And dates. Oh God.
Hey guys, you forgot the anniversary a couple of times.
Well, thankfully that hasn't happened yet.
Oh.
No, I haven't fucked up that bad just yet.
Notice he said yet.
Yes, he did say yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's such a common theme that you see in, like, sitcoms, so I imagine it's probably a somewhat common thing that happens with people in real life.
No, sitcoms just go for like the maximum shock value. So
Yeah.
it doesn't reflect on how common it is. It's just that they do it because it's OMG, that is really, really bad, you idiots. That's basically what it boils down to. They're trying to get people to react to it.
I just keep thinking of episodes of The Simpsons where Homer has forgotten like a birthday or an anniversary or something.
And again, that's
Yeah,
same kind of
yeah, that's your case in point right there. Okay, I think I about got the belt armor done here.
Hey, Dama.
Yes.
I have a question for you.
What do you have?
Why can't I place the chair? Or I'm trying to place down a control, a vehicle control, like a ship wheel, and it's not. I don't know. I think I may have it upside down. That could be why.
What do you mean?
Yep, I had it upside down.
Oh, okay. It almost kind of reminds me of one of those airboats. I don't know if that's what you're going for, but that's kind of what it looks like at the moment.
I don't know either. Because what is this airboat you speak of?
Air tours. Louisiana.
Yeah,
The swamps.
Yeah.
that might as well be the ascent on Mars for Ion. Because he likes his hole. That's what you keep telling me, right? You live in a hole?
Yep. Or I live under a rock, or...
That's it, a
if you
rock.
expect-
My bad.
expect something to be known. If you expect me to know something that's quote-unquote common sense, don't hold your breath.
Fair
Oh,
enough.
it's common sense here in America what a gearboat is. But you know what I designed back in when we were designing ships for the Gal campaign that we promised we could do?
I know that.
That we never wound up doing, yeah.
Yeah.
That happens sometimes, unfortunately.
Well, the way
Yeah.
they keep changing up the game, it was kind of hard to try to keep up with all of it. That wasn't helping matters
Yeah,
much.
there's a lot of changes going in at that point.
Boy, was it ever. Oh. Okay.
What?
I did not realize that I was building into this indention that you had going across the back here. I was just trying to armor it up. Oops.
Yeah, I mean, that. Feel free to alter the shape if you want to. I don't mind. You just told me to try and do something, so
Okay,
that's what I'm doing.
yeah, I just didn't want to be stepping on your toes here.
No, it's fine. If you want to change it to get some armor in, go for it.
I was only going to take the belt back a little bit further, just doing like kind of like a citadel here. I might add like a layer of metal to the back there, but that's probably the last bit I'd probably do with it.
Yeah, I just didn't build that last bit taking the main belt into account because, well, the main turrets aren't going to be that far back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Really.
I wouldn't think so
So-
either. But we probably could use an engine room back here now that I'm thinking about it.
And that largely depends on where the rear turrets wind up going. So.
That very well could be dependent on Lilikari.
So we're waiting on input from other builders.
Possibly. Alright, now I'm just trying to figure out how I want to armor this back section here.
Okay, this might be in the realm of what I knows. Hover boats.
You mean hovercraft?
Yeah, hovercraft.
Yeah.
Basically, that's what geared toward fan boat is. Except, mine is the hover part. But it does have a big fan in the very back.
Let's see here. I'm going to thicken up the bottom of the ship just a wee bit here. And add like a layer of metal to the bottom just to bring the center of mass down a little. Is there any objections?
Nope.
So, of all the projects we have done on these streams, what do you guys have like a favorite?
Not really.
I think mine would probably have to be Thor Odin's son, but that was before Lilikari's time, I think. I did some very nice aesthetic work on that thing. What about you, Ian? Do you have a favorite?
I don't tend to think in that term really when it comes to vehicles. I just build it,
Really?
if that makes any sense.
Okay.
Yeah, so if I had to pick a favourite, I would really, really struggle.
You just don't have one that just jumps out at you?
Not massively. But then again, got to remember, I'm a bit of a weirdo, so, you know.
And we're all
Yes, but I
weirdos.
make an entire fleet that doesn't use any engine power.
Hey, the concept looks like it's going to work, so, you know.
Yep.
Sometimes crazy works.
Yep. I'm just firing the cannon now.
You do your local up controllers a little bit differently than I do.
Yeah, usually place them on the turrets.
Nothing wrong with that.
There you go, how's that for side snow going? Sorry, Dama. My bad.
Interesting. I like what you're doing with the back here.
That may explain why the fire rate's off.
I wonder what our price tag looks like so far. Oh, it's just went over 200,000 materials.
Not too bad.
How's the boat, James?
I'm having issues with propulsion.
Like what?
The ship's not moving.
That sounds like it might be.
Well,
a problem.
your propellers are gone.
Yeah, I just took them out.
Anything I could do to help?
try one more time.
You're also missing a rudder, it looks like.
Yeah, I took it out to see if that was conflicting, but
What was it doing?
it's not going.
Well,
Unless
you
I
got.
blew the engine or something.
Yeah, that might. Yeah, you blew your engine. Yeah, your engine overheated because the exhaust is not being vented correctly.
Oh, I have it upside down, don't I?
Yep, you got it.
Yeah, that's a decent firing round.
Just like in real life, I like to have my exhaust pipe pointing down. Nothing? Okay. I thought it was funny.
No, now I realized what you're about to say and went, oh no. Now we just need to figure out the armor for this thing.
I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of my light cruiser here.
Do we make the barbette of heavy or metal armor?
I'd say metal.
Alright.
Unless you wanted to go with heavy for some reason. I'm fine either way.
Oh, that's much better.
Oh, how are things coming on your cyber cafe?
We need more investors.
That sounds like it could be a potential pain in the neck.
Yep.
Are you guys trying to go through a bank or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a bunch of meetings this week. We should know more by Friday.
Okay. So I see you use the ducks too.
Yeah.
And you got that bolted onto the turret itself?
I checked.
Okay.
And yeah, it's like,
Can it
am I
turn?
really connected? Yeah. Should be able to.
Okay. Trying to get an idea how much room you are going to need for these turrets so we could, I could probably start on a superstructure. Do you kind of want to mark off some territory here for you to put your turrets? When you have a moment?
Yeah.
I'd appreciate it. Hey, a boat.
What's up there?
I was looking at James's creation over here. Looks like you have a bit of a pitch issue.
Yeah, I think I need more weight on the front.
I think so too. You could probably put some slopes in front of the the keel there if you want to try to decrease the drag
that's
just
a
a
good
bit.
idea.
Yeah. They make light in like any shape that you could ever need in this game now, so. It used to be way back in the day you only had like 1x1 blocks that you could use.
Yep.
That was a pain in the ass.
Thankfully, I wasn't around during that time period.
Lion, are you okay with me button up the
Go
bottom
for it.
back end of this, or okay? That's one thing about these multiplayer builds is I'm always worried that I'm going to be stepping on someone's toes here.
Oops, I got one too many in the nose. Oh wait, it's balancing out pretty nicely actually.
Good.
I think I'm gonna need to move the Dama controller back.
Actually, I need metal for this. Ion, when Lilikari's got his areas mapped out there for his turrets, you want to go ahead and start on a superstructure?
Yeah, sure. Anything in particular you want doing about it? Or just slap it together?
Slap together for now. Let's see what you come up with.
So, no pressure then.
No pressure.
Oh, I have my turrets laid out. Back placed, in fact.
Good. That's Ion's time to shine.
Oh boy.
No pressure, Ion. Remember?
I remember.
How much of a power source do we want to use?
I imagine for generating energy, we'd probably be best off with a steam.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well.
Do we want to put a steam drive on this thing? Now don't y'all come running the answers with me all at once. Or should we just like wait for wait to finish it up and then figure out where to put the propulsion?
Let's finish it up before we start figuring out where the propulsion goes. Or at least the inside bit. You know, we could do what I did on one of my ships as well.
We have gone past 460,007. Yeah, we're getting pretty up there in the cost already. Not that that's something that we're really looking at or anything. But I imagine a pretty good chunk of that is the turrets themselves.
Yeah, considering how many railgun chargers there are in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's this over here?
So what now?
It just looked like someone was building a turret over here. I was just wondering what it was. On the
Yeah, where we...
on the platform.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was why. Oh,
It's like got 2 barrels on it, 178 millimeter. I just wondered what it was.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. Is it just meant to be like a deck gun?
Yeah, it's a deck gun, calibrated for the same shells Lilikari's built his main guns to use.
Okay. Do we want to try to fit a lambs in here? Or do you guys think we gonna have the room for that, or?
I was about to say I'm not sure if we were going to have the room.
Well, I guess we could just go with what are they called? The anti-missile missiles. How about some torpedoes? I'm thinking of putting a launcher here in front of the one of these turrets that Lilikari put in. That okay?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
I think I'm gonna go with
Oh.
large.
I was about to ask, what size steam propulsion do we want?
Well, how much speed are we looking to get out of this thing?
That's a good question. Well, I was kind of hoping and aiming for like at most 30 meters per second.
30? You could probably get that without using a full-on steam drive, yeah. I mean, my battle cruiser, it gets like 40 meters a second, and it's using the crank motors too, so it's doable.
Okay, so I'm thinking using the large
Sorry, what was it
mirror.
again? Did Jim just say something?
I believe he did.
Jim,
What'd you need, James?
I have the fastest ship ever.
Oh, nice work. You seem like you're still kind of bobbing up and down in the back, but it is a little bit on the light side, so yeah. I think you might be able to get just a little bit more out of this, because I don't know if you got enough fuel capacity for this. Actually, you do. Okay, never mind. But he's not exactly using the entire power from the engine, so yeah.
I've just put in the steam propulsion, but not the engines.
Did you go with the yep, 5 meter props? Okay.
Large. That's 5 meter large props.
Didn't really have much of a choice beyond that, did you? Oh, wait, I see a potential problem here. The back end might need to be cut up because we're losing some of the clearance for the propellers on the back here.
Depends
Yeah, I
on how high
just
they're
noticed
mounted. So what were you doing?
We can drop it down by 1, Dama.
Okay.
What were you talking about? Clearance?
The
Oh right, I see.
yeah,
What-
this little bit in here of the overhang that we got, yeah, bit of a problem.
Oh, you just dropped the propellers?
Yeah, Lilikari, it looks like you went and dropped the propellers. Okay.
Right, I don't know if it's any use, but that deck gun there operates at 8.5 RPM with the exact same shell performance.
Okay, let's see here. Well, Kari, would you prefer remote guided torpedoes or just regular torpedoes?
A remote guide sounds fine.
So thumperheads?
Yeah.
Okay. Torpedo propeller. And let's get fin.
No, I don't think I'm going to need to do a big engine like that.
Actually, I'm not going to need a one turn on these, am I? Nope. Okay, so we'll do remote guidance. Let's see here. Let's do explosive warhead. And we need probably a second set of fins. Ballast tank. And a fuel tank. Let's see here that we're yeah, that's probably fine. Thrust duration of 62 seconds, that's probably good, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see, Lilikari's been doing some steam work down here. What can you tell us about the engine you're working on there?
Yep, I'm basically just going to go with a rather compact medium boiler engine.
Okay. And you're just going to use that to run some generators, it looks like?
Yep.
Okay. James, how you faring out there, bud?
This should put
Doing pretty good.
Good.
Or
Anything I got questions about, or y'all good?
Not yet.
Okay. Okay, so those are installed. I'm wondering if we should put in some anti-torpedo systems.
yeah, that I have a couple ideas for
Oh,
anti-torpedoes.
had a bit of a lag spike there. I thought it crashed. So, would it be better just to launch them out of the bottom or put them on turrets? What are you thinking here?
Basically, I was thinking of. Excuse me, but why is this not turning? So that's the power we're looking at when our engines are being generated. Oh,
Is that going to be able to get you the power that you need for these? I think you said you're going for like, what, 7,000 energy per shot?
1,200 actually.
Oh,
And they don't want the turrets to rotate.
I thought there was going to be 4 turrets rather than 3.
No, 3. Because it's ABX. And that's 3 turrets.
Okay.
We
You're
s-
thinking of ABXY setup.
Okay.
yeah, that'd be like, what, a Montana?
Yeah.
No, and your turret here makes me think of some that I've seen from the Deepwater Guard.
Maybe. I mean, it was given an unwieldy shell to try and work with, so that's kind of dictated it's being a bit bulky.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on. The turrets don't want to rotate.
I hate it when that shit happens. Isn't there like something that shows you where they're getting snagged up on?
I think it's
No.
literally the 4 corners it might be. Give me a sec.
I'm pretty sure that they had some kind of debug feature for that.
No, they didn't. Wait, am I? No, I'm building the turret, so that's the problem.
Can someone try turning the turrets again?
Lilikari's still trying.
Still catching.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh no, the corners have been deleted, Ion.
Hmm?
No, the angle blocks were deleted.
Yeah, that was me. I was wanting to see if those were the blocks that were catching.
Not quite.
The
Well,
ducks are catching. It's literally corners. Because I tested this when just the ducks were on it, it turned just fine.
Oh
Well,
wow!
then,
With
oops,
a slight modification
Less
to my
blocks.
aerodynamics, I can go 10 meters per second faster now.
very nice.
Basically, the ducks provide the same amount of protection just requires less blocks. And
I
okay.
get you.
Hold on, your engine needs to breathe a little bit better. There we go.
Are you sure it was turning properly before those corners?
Yeah.
Weird. But this is something a lot of people have problems with, is trying to get these to work right. Do I need to move those torpedo launchers in the front, Lilikari? I mean, I can just put them somewhere else if they're going to be in the way.
It looks like we just may need to do armorless turrets and just upgrade the armor around them.
Try turning now.
Nothing?
Alright. What changes are you making?
I'm stripping out corner blocks.
I think what's happening is the ducks are being caught or catching.
Yeah,
Oh,
try turning again. Yeah, it is the ducks that are catching.
that sucks.
Oh well. We can have armored turrets.
I think, no,
Well,
we can
armored.
have armoured turrets, just not as armoured.
Yeah. We should be fine.
Is someone trying to build something on here?
Not me.
I'm removing blocks, Ion.
Oh, so that's why the stuff I was trying to place was disappearing.
Oh.
Yeah, so it was just, wait, is it still turning or is it catching now?
James, I think you could get a few more meters per second out of this if you made the front a little more pointy. Reduce the drag a little.
Sure.
Totally up to you. There's something I could be doing to help you guys? Or are y'all good?
I think
I think we're alright. We're just rearranging the armour a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go, that should work. Give it a spin. Not as thick as what you were trying to do, but
Did they
it
turn
works
now?
out.
Yeah.
Good. You didn't have to shave off any of the components for the guns, did you?
No, we just the armour is a bit thinner.
Okay.
Well, only on the
Excuse me.
angle points.
That's a big boat. Oh, I forgot to put ejectors on this thing. Let's see here. Actually, I don't even need you. There we go. I still think we could get a lambs in here. You don't mind if I try to throw one together?
No, not really.
Okay. Just gonna go with a big continuous one, since that seems to be the flavor nowadays.
Someone has joined us.
Oh, hey there, sub.
Yo, what up?
We're just doing a stream here, building something. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Just came here to see what's going on. We're here.
I haven't seen you in a while. How the hell you been?
Oh, I've been good. You remember the professor guy? That was me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm back to Sav because I didn't really like the old name. Kind of dumb. So how's the stream going?
Well, I'm installing
Having,
a lamb system. My friend James, he is playing with this boat. Ian and Lilikari are trying to figure out armoring some turrets up.
Yeah, I see the stream right now.
It's up on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm watching it.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna have to mute it because it's kind of echoing.
That's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that new way of building lasers is kind of nice. Not as complicated as it used to be. But it really wasn't complicated. Just wish that they nerfed it a little.
What's that?
I just wish that they nerfed lasers a little.
Oh, they nerfed every damn thing.
They
Yeah.
nerfed APS, they nerfed,
Again?
Well, not again. I mean, I think he's just referring to the first time around.
Yeah.
oh, they even nerfed smoke.
Yeah?
Why
Because now
smoke?
smoke rounds are kind of useless too.
Yeah,
Jeez.
because, if I remember correctly, how they worked, it was just to be a flat size, no matter how big the shell was.
Mm-hmm.
Now, your shell size matters.
I mean,
It's kinda sad.
back in the day, you could just use like a 200 millimeter and blanket a whole ship with smoke.
Yeah,
Kinda miss that. I'm gonna be honest.
but if you pay attention to how a certain somebody, we won't name names here, but starts with a D and ends with Rabba.
Oh.
Basically, he's the
Pretty much the
kingdom,
butt end
and-
of most of our jokes over the last year and a half now. Or has it been
Yeah.
2 years now?
Two.
2 years.
Can you play the turrets, please, Lilikari?
Currently working on the last one.
Alright.
But,
Here is our lambs in system, boys and girls.
Front turret doesn't seem to be returning properly.
Yes, I noticed that.
Oh, there's some blocks you haven't deleted on the side of it. That's what's catching.
How I had mirror mode on this thing.
Oh, there's a couple of blocks missing. There we go. As a note, though, that forward turret doesn't have much protection in the deckwood area.
No, but we can armor that up.
I was gonna say we could put a layer of alloy right underneath the deck plating. That's what I usually do with my ships. And I see someone is using the deck pattern that I like, or at least one of them.
That is a nice hole.
Thank you. It was a group effort.
Make sure I'm actually not on the turret itself.
Why are you putting alloy beneath the deck plate?
Reinforced wood plus alloy is actually a pretty decent armor scheme for deck plating.
Yes, it is, and it also helps
How do you
keep the center of mass lower because, yeah.
Okay.
What is that?
This is a friend of mine, James. He's tinkering with his boat here. How's it looking, bud?
Nice little woodcraft.
Yeah,
I think I need more lights.
Blind the enemies.
there you go.
More lights are needed. You need to blind them.
Forget Deca, let's add more lights.
Give them retina scarring. They can't shoot at you if they can't see.
That is true.
Exactly.
Very true.
Yes.
But if you're really wanting to blame them, why not just like slap some naked pictures of Margaret Thatcher up there or something?
We're not trying to be cruel, Dama. Come on.
Okay,
I mean-
I'm just throwing it out there.
I mean, if you can't see her, if you... Wait,
Just
what?
don't half-ass it, you know?
Yeah. If she can't see you, you can't see her. That's simple.
No, we could do worse. Rosie O'Donnell.
Hmm.
Oh my
Do we ought to do kind of a bow shear on this?
god. Or just put
If
mirrors
you
on
want
it.
me to do one, we can do one.
I'll leave that to your discretion. You have a bit more experience with using those than I do myself.
A bow
It's a
shield?
really smooth looking hole, actually.
Yeah, I input the little indentions in. I started the bow of it. I haven't tried to shape this like this before with the bow, but I think it turned out pretty good.
Yeah, it would turn out pretty good, actually.
Did we ever decide on what we wanted to do for a torpedo defense?
How about noisemakers?
Hmm. Okay.
Are those
He's talking
those
about
warning
the
bells?
torpedo decoys, I think.
Oh, that. Okay. Sorry, I don't know big brain words.
What, you never seen Hunt for Red October?
Or Cold War's gameplay?
Oh no, not Red October.
Oh, come on, everyone's seen Hunt for Red October, I thought.
I haven't, but I know what you're talking about.
I'll be right back.
Okay. How big a noisemaker you think, Lilikari? Maybe a large?
I was thinking multiple, actually.
Just a whole clusterfuck of them?
Yeah. With anti-missile, the anti-missile warhead attached to them.
How effective is that? I've never played with it before.
Oh, it's surprisingly effective. Torpedo gets distracted, goes for the noisemaker, gets blown up in the process.
Really? So it tags the noisemaker and just detonates itself?
Well, the
Am I hearing that right?
anti-missile warhead does that, actually.
Okay, I get you. So medium size probably do okay with these?
Yep.
Okay. I haven't tried doing them in that fashion before.
Yeah, whenever I made a submarine, I always did that. Where's the effect of what it is, actually?
So I'm thinking 8 up front here.
But basically for my noisemakers, I generally tell them to just think.
How big a noisemaker are you thinking for these?
Give you a few moments to find where you're building.
It'll be right in front of the torpedo launcher.
Alright, let me see what I can do here. Put stuff I can follow down so I can. This is interceptor, utility, stone, turret sim.
Do we want to delay on these? I imagine we do. Gonna spread them out a bit. And an IFF. Probably need an IFF. There we go.
Regulator, tank.
And I completely forgot to add an IFF on the torpedo launcher. That could have sucked. And did you do this little bit here in the front of the ship?
Yeah.
Or is like indented like that? Okay. I was just thinking that could be a cool place to mount some anti-aircraft guns, like some simple ones.
You want me to do a share line?
It's up to you.
Yep, sure. And from what I heard, I here doesn't know what that we're talking about.
Remember, brain no working.
Got that bitch.
And we're probably going to need something to detect the torpedoes, are we not?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm on it. James, how you doing over there, buddy?
Doing good. If anybody needs more light, I got some light for y'all. I do have a light boat.
That is a lot of light.
AI. Wireless transceiver.
Oh.
And I don't know about you guys, but I usually like to put 2 of these things down just for the sake of redundancy.
Whoa, who hit the...
Sorry, I had to do it for the front here.
What happened?
That's
What happened?
Someone reactivated connection rules.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry about that. I had to do some connection, reactivate the connection rules, because I misplaced how the share line's supposed to go.
Ooh, that's looking good so far, Lilikari.
Morning would have been nice.
But yeah, that's
Basically,
only
The entire bit I was working on just collapsed because of that.
Is that bow on a spin block?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I just noticed.
James, are you running a disco down there or something? I'm like seeing 3 different
That is
colors
a
of
lot
light.
Of light.
Yes,
That
it is.
a lot of light. Oh my god. The poor moths. They wouldn't know where to go.
I'm cracking up over here.
What? No. Do. No hold.
You forgot to put light in the water.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah.
You could put some on a turret. Do we want to incorporate some like casemate guns for secondaries?
If you want to.
What do you think?
I'm fine with that. Right, I've just got a spot where you could easily put some in.
Okay. Where'd you have in mind? Are you talking about these areas underneath the
Let's say... Yeah, let's drop that slightly as well.
James, I think you reached a bit too high there.
Well, you have to remember this is a light flagship.
Yeah, how'd that
Popping a
seem to
wheelie
you?
here. Let me see what you got here, Ian. So we're gonna add something below them?
Yeah, I'd adjust the armor to hold them up, of course. But yeah,
Okay.
that's what I was thinking. Do you want it?
Yeah, I think that'll work. Lilikari, you have any objection?
No.
Okay.
Well, I'm currently working on the shear line. Yeah, that would work.
Well, we could do something like... where is that? There we go. This?
I also need energy storage because we're having rail guns here.
Actually, that's probably gonna mess with what I was doing with, yeah.
Yeah, give me a sec. Alloy blocks.
Oh, okay. I was about to ask about local weapon controllers. You could do like some dividers like this.
Positioning.
I don't hope I'm not getting in your way down here.
Yeah, you're fine.
So has anyone had a chance to watch Lower Decks yet?
The what?
Lower Decks.
Oh. Eh. Not really.
Wife seems to love it. There's a lot of the hardcore Trekkies out there that seem to hate it, though.
I think it depends on how you like seeing a more casual interpretation. That's probably what it boils down to.
I can kind of understand where the hardliners are kind of coming from on that, though.
No, from what I remember, all the hardliners are upset not because of the casual direction, because, let's be honest here, Star Trek had its very casual moments. But more on the lines of how the characters are portrayed.
Armor this up a wee bit back here. Oh, shit balls.
What?
Problem.
Mhm.
I had my mirror mode on the wrong way.
So, what have you done?
Nothing that can't be fixed.
The wrong way.
Yeah, it should be going front to back, not left to right. That's what I did wrong.
I think we can't do it with a prefab, so it's fine.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
I fixed it. I'm sure what the hell am I thinking that needs to be like that.
Hey, I got an error message. Something about unhandled expectation of converting construction into loop.
Yeah, just acknowledge it.
Yeah, it exists, but that's about it.
Win
Yeah, it's not going to do anything. It doesn't mean that the game crashes or anything like that. It just pops up every now and then. More annoying than anything, honestly. Well, as you guys can see, James is a bright boy.
Yes, he's very bright.
Pun intended.
That is, well, that is a very bright vehicle, quite literally.
Yes.
He's quite having a illuminated experience.
It's not a black hole, it's a white hole.
It's cracking up over here.
Yeah, I just happen to hear said and just immediately hear laughing. from
May he
James,
be
like,
a shining beacon to us all.
Does anybody need a light?
Yes? Please, sir, my electricity run out. Holy shit.
Everyone says it can't go the speed of light. James is proving everyone wrong.
The good way. Oh,
Ooh, someone's been doing some decorative work.
Yep.
he's an electrician.
Just don't forget to do some light duty.
Wow.
How many more puns do you have left in you?
I mean, they're pretty
Oh,
bright.
nothing too photonic.
Oh my
I don't know. Illumine here, illumine there. Illuminate something or other.
I think you guys should
Oh,
be
we could-
punished for that. It's just not punny enough.
What? We did nothing wrong.
We need to be funny. Quickly. Find the
Well, we all know
funny.
down first to stay in the dark, so.
Ooh, this thing's getting
Thanks for-
expensive.
Ooh. Oh, wait, what? That didn't hit you. Okay.
Yeah, we just passed 600,000.
Yeah, I'd expect that for a craft this size.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Plus 3 turrets of railgun assisted.
Yeah.
I think we all need to illuminate ourselves. Could help us do brighter things. God.
Ah, the front turret doesn't want to turn.
Oh no, we're back to that again, huh?
Yeah.
See if the back one still turns and then just swap them out. Then again, putting in the decking,
Found the issue.
was it a piece of the decking getting stuck in the turret neck?
No, just when again, I had mirror mode on this entire time, yet it apparently missed these 4 blocks.
I believe it.
Multiplayer lag.
Oh, you beat me to it. Do we need some more engine work here on the inside? Also, we
why do you
probably need somewhere to put an AI, or 2 or 3, depending on what we're doing here.
Oh, I forgot to turn off the engines propellers because I turned up the.
Trying to think if there's something else I could be trying to do here. Ooh, maybe that would be good.
Or if I just go to the center of the plate.
I think I want to put some AA missiles on the back of this guy.
Yeah, it would work. Just what do you say?
Whoops. Didn't mean to hit that button. There we go. Let's see here. No, that's not it.
So how do you like the decoration work here at the back?
Oh, with the decorations? Yeah, looks good. Let's see here. I want missiles. I want small missiles. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and wait, did I just fill that full? Damn it. Nope, I was using the right block. Okay, never mind. Actually, let's tear that guy out. Put that in there and drop a stagger fire and a IFF. No, that's not the one I'm looking for. Is it this one? Yes. There we go. We have a bank of anti-aircraft missiles in the back. Does anyone want to start working on hooking up the lambs?
Give me a few moments. I'm thinking of doing some anti-ship missiles, or rather small ones.
Oh, is that what those indentations are for?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where?
The back of the superstructure.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, Yosemite Dan asked, is he a member of the Illuminati, though?
Sure, why not? But you're not supposed to talk about that.
No, you're not supposed to talk about what's it faces.
Fight Club? Or am I thinking of something else?
You're thinking something else.
Do I want to have that there or bring it back further? I like about there. Yeah.
I can do these missiles, but
Probably got about an hour before we need it, or before I need to hop off of here. Let's see, laser systems. Let's get some lambs nodes on this bitch. There we go. Uh-oh. I just got one of them errors too now.
That is just saving the design, just in case.
Probably wise.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna make a few modifications to this deck here. Actually, I don't know if that's gonna have a decent enough field of fire.
If you need a larger field of fire, I can come closer to the boat.
I see you found the smoke blocks. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, it's awesome.
I don't need that here. We get here in this game. I get that playing up here in the States.
Yeah, if you want to get flamed, just go to the official Discord.
That as well as here in Colorado, weed isn't exactly illegal. Remember the Mile High state?
In more ways than one.
Get to figure out what you're supposed to be doing. Big charge. Front range thruster. Small fins. Fuel tank.
One.
Detergent.
Alright, got some semblance of a LAM system. And I think I'm going to put some LAMS nodes on either side of your superstructure here, if that's okay.
What are you thinking?
Like one on the left and right side. Somewhere about where I put that 2-meter slope.
Give me a second. How many? Just the one? Or are you building clusters or what?
I'm just putting on 2 more for right now, and I figure we could add them as we go. I just don't want to be in your way, was all.
Would a laser connection there be good?
Laser connection where?
Where those floating blocks are?
Floating blocks. What are you talking about, floating blocks? Oh! Yeah, that's fine. I just figured the more the merrier when it comes to this shit, so that's why I put some a little bit down lower. Although I'm thinking maybe... Nah.
When the AIs is going to require a several GPUs because these heat-seeking missiles or heat missiles are going to require the AI prediction system.
The remote guidance, you mean?
Yeah, remote guidance.
How am I going to get this up there?
Transceiver. Easy
Well-
way.
Well, yeah. I'm just trying to figure out where I want to put said transceiver thing.
Well, you can easily just hook off that one that you've already got down there.
That works. And you're just going to piggyback off that? Okay.
How's that?
That'll do.
Someone's test firing back there.
Yep.
This is going to need a lot of processors. We got remote guided missiles and we got remote guided torpedoes. James found the hologram projector and the mannequins. Do we want to try to put a funnel on this thing? Didn't seem like it would fit, would it?
No.
It'll fit.
What'd you have in mind? I think we need to
We do
up armor
we do
this
have-
bit for the turret neck. I'm sorry,
we
was
have
that
some
Ian?
we do have some real estate free to put something like that in, so
Okay. Oops. Didn't want- There we go. We'll just run some of that this way.
Marine, yay. Do you guys have spaced armor?
We do have spall liners if that's what you're asking, yes.
Good.
Lilikari opted to go with the oblique panels here.
4,
Oblique for ships
6,
and wedges for
12.
front sliders. Wedges are just annoying to be honest, but hey, they're effective.
Are you talking like the 4-meter wedges?
Yup.
I was never a big fan of that. It just doesn't seem very space efficient to me.
Oh, they are incredibly good for no reason. It's kind of scary to be honest. You know how hash would just go through normal ones, normal blocks?
Well, that's the beauty of
But,
hash.
with wedges, it just flashes as soon as it hits them, and it goes into that one layer of just wedges instead of just going past that. Well, that's without a plate in front of the wedges. It's just with the wedges alone. It's kind of weird, but also hash is kind of wedges aren't very good against hash. I will say that.
I hear you can defeat it fairly easily if you do something like armor piercing.
HE, armor piercing HE or armor piercing frag.
No, what was it? Heitzmeister was telling me about this the other day.
Is it he?
It was armor piercing heat.
Oh yeah, he. Yeah, armor piercing heat. That. Yeah, you could. But that it's really easy to defeat it. But anything other than that, it's not gonna be easy, especially with
Well, it took a save, so we want to call it air or in the stream.
Wait, what vehicles use armor piercing heat in the game?
I'm
That
sorry.
is a interesting combination. Armor piercing, so the very first round, then using the secondary heat of all the explosives behind it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
But the thing is that it just keeps on piercing, and then the heat goes off at the end when it's when all of its kinetic energy is just gone. It just goes off. It's kinda
Hype
nice.
Meter speaks very highly of it, so I don't know if I completely discount it.
Oh, I wouldn't. It's pretty good.
Yeah, we need a place to put ammo.
100mm is nice. Yes.
We don't even know the damn thing's gonna float.
That's a good question. Let's find out.
What's with your turret here up front? It looks like it's stuck.
It's having fun.
It's an odd idea of
It's
fun.
interested on the mountain. It's just it wants to look at the mountain.
I
It
suppose.
likes the mountain. Yes.
I haven't put any turret restrictions on it yet.
Okay.
That's the one
Just
thing I
like
need to do.
But I'll go ahead and pop in some air pumps so we can see where it sets at.
That is a really nice turret cap.
Why, thank you.
Or are you using the 2-meter AA mantlets on that? Or the
Yep.
3-meter? Okay.
Wait, is that gonna be an
I'm
A ship?
dropping the. No, it's supposed to be
is.
a general purpose cruiser, but I'm going to be dropping this ship into the water now.
Okay,
Alright,
I'm
well,
gonna
those ships
quickly
always
pop
go
in
cheap.
some air pumps.
So, have you guys ever made a front sider?
Yes.
I have.
Oh god.
They are very powerful, yes.
That's what the Scarlet Dama uses though.
Seems like she floats alright.
What do you think about the Empyrean?
The what?
The Empyrean, the new one for the Great Talons. Not
Oh.
a front sider, just a ship. I mean, just an airship.
It's moving pretty decently through the water,
You know, I haven't seen that ship just yet.
You haven't seen the
but
Empyrean?
we may have a listing problem.
Oh, I'm sure that's
Yeah,
something we
maybe.
can work out. It is staying pretty high above the water, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It looks pretty
Yeah.
nice.
I'm wondering if we could lower the buoyancy just a little bit by messing with these air pumps. Maybe like go 0.75.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
I was thinking of using a PID system to control that.
To control the depth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ship is tilting a little bit off.
Just a little.
We have so much space.
Just a little.
But I think it's
Yeah.
just a little too buoyant, and that's probably not helping matters, so
That's the
Yeah.
problem with the
try it now.
big focus on ally. Oh, I've had an over now.
Empyrean's down by accident.
Try dropping her down and see what she does. That's a little bit better.
Yeah, that Empyrean looks nice.
It's still a little high in the front, but there's a
By the
lot
way,
more.
There's only one AI here, but it's only controlling the missiles. I have no maneuvers on this thing.
Okay. I don't think we even have a rudder for it just yet.
I never put one in.
Maybe we
It's-
could make a
It's getting to
Make a full
decent
call
speed,
on.
though.
25 meters.
That's respectable for something that size. Front turret's still stuck.
On my side,
Really?
that might be a player.
Maybe that was one of the errors that we were seeing.
Yeah. Alright, let's actually turn this thing's front engine on.
Front engines.
Oh,
What are you
it's
talking
on, excuse me. I'm just gonna put a temporary rower in the back.
Do we want to do a separate AI setup like this for the torpedoes up front, the remote guided ones?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
generally how I do my remote guidance. Like, just put a separate AI near it.
Okay. And then you just add however many processors you need?
Yep.
Okay. She's still listing a bit. But we don't have any roller pitch control just yet, so...
Yeah. Plus, I'm also turning, so
Yeah. How are you turning? I didn't think we had any turning thrusters or... Oh, okay, I see. You got a rudder on the back.
this reminds me so much of that picture from Carrier Command 2 in Text General.
Right. That was funny.
In fact, I think the angle is the same as well.
About a 35 degree.
Yeah.
Looks like James is messing around with APS over here. That's actually not too bad a turret cap for a first go. Yeah, I think you're picking up on this pretty good.
Well, he's hardly had to ask us for help. The whole time he's just been doing his own thing, really, hasn't he?
Yeah. So, James, I think you're getting a hang of it from us.
Yeah, so there you go.
So, what do we want to
Okay,
name
well,
this
yeah.
beast anyway?
The Argyle?
How about Fluffy the Destroyer? Nothing? Okay.
I was about to
is
say
an
interesting
amazing
reference.
name. That is an awesome name.
Fluffy the Destroyer?
It is a great name.
Reminds me of was it? I can't remember the name, but something the vampire killer.
Buffy the
Buffy
Vampire Slayer?
Yeah.
Like what you did with the funnels there, Ryan. Use the stairs? Yep.
Yeah, those are stairs.
Again, you told me to do a thing, so I actually lifted that from the style of primordial funnels.
Right.
Except made of metal instead of wood. So, you know.
Of course. We still probably need to add engines to this thing at some point.
A couple of paddle wheels should work fine.
You would say that.
Of course.
That big laggy monstrosity of yours from steaming pile of ship.
To be fair, I was trying to fix that.
Yeah. I keep thinking I might want to bring that back someday, except maybe raise the cap on materials and let people build bigger ships.
You were planning to do it again this year, but I think
Yeah, I should keep...
that was before real life kicked in.
Yes,
Yep.
real life keeps kicking my ass.
And also, like I say, I think I did a pretty good parking job here.
Not too awful bad. Do we have a shell type that we want to try coming up with for the secondary guns? I th-
I'm kicked. That's okay.
I think they could
This
do like a
for-
10 module one.
Okay, the secondary turret The B turret doesn't require fire restrictions, but turret A and X will.
The second turret does require firing restrictions.
Doesn't.
It does.
Yeah, it can rotate 360 degrees just fine.
Yeah, so the ship can shoot itself in the neck.
Thankfully, I have a fire control system on there.
You know that those aren't 100% reliable.
I
I generally increase the range of search, so
okay. I've never really had a ton of faith in them myself, to be fair.
Sometimes, even though you put them on a gun, the gun still fires, depending on because it's just like a center line ray tracer from the barrel.
Yeah.
Is what they usually use to detect.
For like the longest time, I was just not even using those and just completely going with restrictions. Till Razul showed me that you could keep your ship from fighting or shooting other ships if you have those. So, put a stop to that.
yeah, for my failsafe editor, I use range 500, radius 5 meters.
Okay. That's quite an interesting bridge you got there, Ion. And what's this monstrosity? I'm assuming this is one of your turrets up here on top?
Yeah.
Very nice. How'd you get them?
That's a quad Gatling.
Yeah, I was going to say, how'd you get the 30 mils to stack like that?
Oh, there's a piston buried in there as well.
Oh, okay. She's a big girl. Should we get out a punching bag and do some live fire testing?
Sure, let's add some temporary ammo.
Are we going to have enough charge for this to work?
Yeah, it should.
Okay. I'll just grab a couple of where the hell is it? Some Marauders. Up to the starboard side, about 2,000 meters. If someone would please grab those after I spawn them in, I'd appreciate it.
So, what do you want to do? Turn the ARs off?
Those Marauders are our team, Dama.
You've done it again.
I set that for Onyx Watch, though. I thought I did. Yeah, I set it to spawn on Team Onyx Watch.
Just had another error code pop up.
Okay, well,
The temporary ammo's been added.
yeah, they're shown as Deepwater Guard. That's weird. Alright, does someone else want to try spawning stuff in, then? Because I'm wondering if something's going on my end here.
Alright. Onyx. Our guard. Watch.
Those missiles are going to
Marauder.
clear the superstructure, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does this thing have an AI yet?
No.
Mm,
So,
not to my
this is
knowledge.
all, manual.
I'm going to go ahead and turn on its God mode. I think I need to put a bit more of a delay on those missiles. But I
Those are
didn't
your
really set
attack
them.
missiles.
Those are infrared missiles for anti-air work.
Yeah, so I'm just firing all the weapons. Oh, this Mars AI Not yet, actually. Let's do damage.
That front turret's still crooked and it's firing straight.
Yeah, it looks like a desync on that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what one of those damn errors was. What kind of fire rate did you say you're getting out of these Lilikari? Like 30 something?
Yeah, about 37 per minute, so do it 1 every 2 seconds or so.
Your vertical launch missile seems to be having issues though, Kai.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, they seem to be colliding with the, superstructure there.
And falling around inside the launch.
This is why I put on God mode.
Actually, no, they don't. They're not going to explode if they hit these, because I put safety fuses on there.
Do you want to give it something else to shoot at?
If it's that case, I can decrease.
No, you didn't mount them on spins, right? No wonder they're having a bit of trouble.
Yeah.
I see we had to expand the ammo a bit.
Yeah. Screw it. I'm gonna have that ramp on the very top. Just
Y'all good down there?
yeah, just getting rid of the little jersey out. So there we go. That was now much better firing.
Probably doesn't help that the ship's listing a bit, but what you gonna do?
Yeah. Wise. And the other ship is dead, so
So, are we good here?
we just my adjustments to the missile system.
Okay. I like what you did with the camera on these little turrets, Ian. That's pretty cool.
Hang on, let me just teleport to the ship. Which cannon are you looking at?
The quad-barreled assault cannons.
Yeah, which one? There's 3 of them on there.
No, I'm just saying the way that you mounted the camera on here. That looks pretty cool.
Oh well, if you look at it when I take control of it, I'm down on the side.
Mm-hmm. Does it follow the rest of them?
It should do, except it's not elevating for some reason.
Uh-oh. What, does Lilikari have control of them, or...?
No, that seems to be some kind of collision, I guess. Shouldn't be. Why are you not elevating?
Well, you know, Worky.
I think it might just be a bit of desync or something. I mean,
Yeah,
can I actually
I
find
got
it?
a hold of one of them too, and it's not elevating for me at all whatsoever.
Yeah, it is desync because it can fire. It's just we're not seeing the actual turret elevate.
That's a little annoying.
But yeah, that camera is actually linked to the cannon barrels, so it lifts when they lift.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah, I'm enjoying these small heat missiles I created.
I'm still kind of concerned about them not clearing the
Oh, he took out
superstructure
the
there.
slopes. The main problem is that they aren't igniting now, so
Mm.
because he's got thrust delay on them.
What kind of range are these supposed to have, Lilikari?
I have no clue.
Doesn't seem to be
Let's
very
see.
far.
Does it help that the?
Are they APN?
No, they have no APN guide. They have a one turn and then the target protection, but that's about it. Remote guidance.
Okay.
Fine,
seem
here I
to be-
can.
They seem to be barely getting clear of the superstructure before they actually start thrusters.
James, I think your boat
Yeah.
got shot at a bit.
Also, there seems to be a bit of lag going on now.
Yeah, I noticed as well. Restoration times 337 meters per second. About 2,797. Let's see. Let's do 700 only.
I wonder how this would do against my heavy cruiser. It's about in the same price range.
I'd suggest saving our designs again.
Yep, saving now. Yeah, I think because of the ship list, that's what's causing the missiles to smack into the superstructure.
Yeah, seems to be.
She is a bit wobbly.
So you saved it, Dama?
I thought Lilikari did.
You're the host. So... No.
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 I need
just wanna
to figure what the hell's going on with that. Primordial Marauder? I see. Like over twice the price of a regular Marauder?
Roughly 3 times.
Roughly, yes. I could see that. Now that's interesting. What kind of shell you got out of this nose cannon here? A 2 meter, okay. Oh, you went with 500 millimeter on these. Okay. That's not a bad rate of fire for it.
It's not a cram, but it's still somewhat useful.
Okay, they're more reliably clearing the superstructure now. Just shape effect.
Did you do some PID fuckery with it?
Welcome back, Mardus. PIDs? Oh, you're talking to Lilikari.
Yeah.
No, I just literally shaved back some of the superstructure.
Yeah, we could probably work around that. Oof.
Yeah, we got plenty of energy storage for a fight.
At what rate are you recharging the batteries on that?
It's
Modus is asking how our designs went. We got a pretty good start, I think. It
yeah.
still needs some work. Like I keep telling people, you never really finish a design in FTD. You just get to a point where you're done screwing around with it.
Yeah, I think it's a good time to stop and all and whatnot.
Yeah, it
'Cause I
might be
think what's causing me lag is the, well, layer.
quite possibly, yes.
So, save it.
Do you want to save your gun here that you built?
No, I slapped it together with it just in case, but we didn't wind up using it.
Okay.
So I'm really not attached to it at all.
So yeah, everyone, save your designs.
James, you all good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm not attached to this.
Okay.
All right.
Light.
Alright, guys.
Mardu's had a question.
Ooh, God, that was some bad timing. Yeah, go ahead and send it to me. We'll see if we can't pull it up during the next stream.
Yeah, I'm also gonna be getting off tonight.
Okay, well, I guess I'll wrap it up there. So, yeah, sorry about that, Modus. You asked just as we're starting to shut things down. But, PM it to me, and we'll see if we can't get a look at it next time. So, I'd like to thank you all for watching. This has been Damadaki2 along with I Am Mark 3, Lilikari, and Jimcdr. Y'all have yourselves a hell of a day, and keep your hammer high. Later.
Bye.
Later.